What another beautiful day in the outdoors. Every time I look at these mountains and get outside, it's the best thing I've ever done in my life. I just love it that I can be out here independently. And that's why I built a wheelchair called the IM, for independent mobility. It lets me get out here and enjoy these things that I used to enjoy when I could walk. Today I'm going to show you what the IM can do for you. We're going to do a little carpentry, we're going to do a little archery, then we're going to move on over and do a little fly fishing. The thing that I love about this IM is it gets me back into the outdoors. I used to be a very avid outdoorsman with that third wheel, that big 12-inch third wheel in the front. Allows me to go over obstacles that I wouldn't even think of going over. With the great big basket that I put on the bottom of it, with the guard in the front, it allows me to carry a lot of objects, different types of objects that I like to do in the outdoors, especially for a person like me. The IM, Independent Mobility, from Axess Outdoors, AXESS Outdoors.com. Now we're ready to do a little carpentry. Get the lumber out and get our drill out. Let's see here. Some screws. And I always carry extra tools just in case. Got our lumber. We're gonna get our tape measure out. I'm gonna go 40 inches on this. Right here. There's our first 40-inch piece. We'll just put that up there. Then I'm going to use 4 pieces around it. You can see that the IM makes one heck of a good sawhorse. All right, I'm just putting in the last screw on this base, and then we'll flip her up, put a couple screws in so we can hang things on it, and we'll go do a little archery. And all done with the base. Look at that, stands up nicely. We'll put a couple screws up here to hang stuff on, and we'll go from there. Put a little, hanger. It'll hang your coat. Put a little higher one here and a little deeper in to hang our bow on. Take a little extra, don't want our bow falling on the ground. And there is our rack, right there. Well, now we're going to do a little archery. A blind here we'll use when we're up there. And put a couple of waters in that backpack. Okay. Put the backpack in. I like to go without my quiver on so I can get my bow in there better. Put a strap around it, and we're ready to go shoot a 3D target. Alrighty, head on up into the archery. Going up this hill here. All right, looks like we got a little bit of stuff to clear out here so we can get in here and set up a blind to shoot at that target out there. Just move some of this out of the way. Yeah, let's wheel on over this stuff. Not really a big deal. We'll move some of it because I have to turn around so I can get the proper shot. I'm not left-handed. There we go. Perfect. As you can see, the IM takes you right over. I got over all these logs and stuff. Didn't really have to move too many of them. I got set up in a spot where I got a good backdrop. I got my blind in front of me. If I were in a hunting situation, it would cover me very well, cover up the IM very well from the deer or whatever you're pursuing. I have my bow holder. I'm all ready to go. Alrighty, I'm gonna take a shot at this. One. We're gonna do shot number 2. All right, now we're gonna do shot number 3. And number 3. Whoa, nice shooting. Well, I'm off to do some fishing. This is kind of my favorite part of the show because I love catching fish. And I've got a cattle guard up here that I got to get across, and as you'll see, it's not something you'd really want to go across in your normal wheelchair, but the IM, it'll take you right across them. Piece of cake. Well, we're gonna sneak on down to the river here and fish these rapids behind us, but I gotta get over these rocks and we're just gonna head right over them. Piece of cake. Just like they're not even there. And we'll do a little fly fishing. And a little bit of praying. Well, looks like we're coming to the end of our day. We did our carpentry, we did our archery, we did a little fly fishing, and haven't caught anything yet, but I might just stay a little longer. Thanks for watching my video. I sure hope you like the IM, because I love it. It allows me to do all this stuff. I love my IM.